Welcome Aquarius to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 29th of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. As this week begins, your traditional ruler of Saturn continues its connection to Jupiter, the planet of growth, which began as last year came to a close. It goes on really through the first 3 months of this year. But something that may have been quite disruptive around your home, emotional or family life can actually start to settle down with the help of that particular aspect. But the good news is that Venus comes into the equation too, particularly on Monday. Venus is the lesser benefic and Jupiter the greater in traditional astrology. So essentially the two planets of fortune. Ironically, Saturn is the greater malefic. And the lesser malefic, Mars, is in a great link with your modern ruler of Uranus. So what do we make of all of this? Well, I do feel that if you have gone through a lot of changes, a lot of deep soul searching, there's been a lot of things that have left your situation, maybe there has been some betrayals or massive disappointments over recent years, and it has felt turbulent or unsettled, or you've moved a lot. What you can do with these set of energies is really start to make sense of things. Now also Neptune along with Saturn is in your second house, and since 2012 may have made you really quite compassionate towards those who are less fortunate. Saturn's brought a much greater sense of realism into play in terms of marshalling your cash and how you feel about your worth since last March. But on this week's showing, Neptune links brilliantly to Mercury and also to Mars. So your instincts, but also your caring nature can really be amplified by them, those connections, in a really lovely way. There is a quarter moon, however, on Friday in Scorpio. That makes it much harder, despite Scorpio being a little bit secretive, harder for you personally to disguise how you feel. But also it could mean that you're going to encounter someone who's a bit resistant to your need to be individualistic. But you've had a lot of training on that particular issue for a very long period of time. As the week draws to a close, look out for someone's body language. As Venus links with Black Moon Lilith, there could be someone who's fascinated by you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to verbalize it. And that attraction could be something that really is very lovely. Also, this could be a time that you start to develop a bond with someone in quite a low key, perhaps even clandestine might be a strong word, certainly could be quite a confidential way. If there is someone you're attracted to, you may want to keep it to yourselves for now. But as this week draws to a close, Mercury edges forwards, it's moving to apply to Pluto on Monday in your sign. A really exciting combination because it means that the singularity of purpose that the quarter moon tests this week is going to be strengthened as Mercury sweeps into Aquarius on Monday, connecting with Pluto. And with Pluto moving into Aquarius, really you're going through a transition between a period when there's been a lot of self-doubt, I feel, or perhaps feeling very undermined by other people's indirect approach and judgments to you. But as Mercury moves to join the Sun and Pluto, and they're going to be joined also on the 13th by Mars and the 16th by Venus, you're moving into a really powerful period, one of the most powerful periods ever for Aquarius people in the second half of February. So there's lots to be excited about. So if there are a few disappointments this week, do take heart from the fact that you're going to move into a mindset and a mode which is very much about taking charge of your life, whatever anyone else may think. If you would like to understand the power of personal astrology in your life, if you give me 3 pieces of birth data, of time, date and place, or date and place if you don't know your time, I can produce for you your life roadmap report. This gives you searing insights into the patterns that are played out in your life so far. You also get your 12-month forecast, your transit forecast, within my special package of 30% off, and your free Zodiac, Love, Chinese and Indian booklets for the year ahead for all signs. Please see the link below for more. If you've yet to watch your deep dive year 2024 Zodiac video, please see the link beneath this video.